What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is another video on my Jinma 284. Now, it's not going to be an exciting video, it's just going to be of what my maintenance, sometimes weekly or every other week, is like. Today is a wash, wax, and fluid check, and grease job. So let's get started. I gotta come over to my tractor, turn the battery on, and put it up on the tractor and pull it out of the garage. This is the hosing down process. Nothing too exciting. Just get it ready for soap. Soap the old girl down. Now it's time to hose her down. Just in time for the rolling in storm. So now it's time to pull it in the garage and dry it, wax it, check all the fluids, and make sure everything's tight. I got the tractor in the garage. It's looking pretty bad. Anyway, it's time to dry it off and wax it. Pick up with you guys here in a few minutes. This is Jack's Wax Ceramic Wax. This is very easy to put on. It makes cleaning this in the future very easy. What it looks like now before wax. Still glossy, but could be better. Putting the wax on the tractor. It is now time to buff it all off and make it shiny again. Look, you can see a huge difference just right there. All waxed up, buffed, polished. Now, I admit, paint's not perfect on this, but it's pretty good for a tractor. Check fluids. I'm going to start out by coming over here and checking the oil. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but the oil level on this is perfect, right where it needs to be. Go ahead and put it back and move on to the next. You were wondering, on the front axle there is a dipstick. It's a 1-inch wrench, because I like to tighten this to make sure it doesn't rattle loose and get dirt. Come here, clean it off on my rag, thread it back in, make sure I get an accurate reading. Oil on the axle, right where it needs to be. Grab your 1-inch wrench and make sure it's not hitting the tire first, and snug it. There you go, axle is done. Next one I like to check is transmission. Gonna need a wrench for that. Transmission looks good. A little bit of discoloration. Gonna drain it here soon, and not today, but gonna drain it and put new gear oil in it. And on most Jinma tractors, another thing you're going to want to check is your rear hydraulic oil. But being as I have my homemade reservoir on it, I don't need to check that. I know that is good. Next, it's time to grease everything up. There's a grease fitting on each hub. And there's one down here for your hydraulic cylinder for steering, and there's one on the drive shaft. I don't have 3 hands, so I'll get back to you guys when I'm done. Now the axle's done. And for you guys with Jinma tractors wondering where the one on the axle, it's right here on the front of your differential. Now, there's no visual indication when to stop pumping, so I just do it when it gets hard to pump. There's a grease fitting on each side on your tie rod end, so I'll do those real quick. There's also a grease fitting down here for your brake pedals. See it right there on the bottom? To do that. There's also another grease fitting over here for your clutch pedals. Washed, waxed, oil is checked, and all greased up and ready to go. Just an FYI, after you do wash your tractor, you want to make sure that you do put grease, especially in your tie rod ends, because I noticed when I was putting grease in mine, it pushed water out. So I'll just let you guys know that. But I know there's many more grease fittings on this tractor that I did not do. I don't do those ones often because they're hard to get to, and I did not put enough hours to really worry about those grease fittings. The ones that I did are the ones on all of the drivetrain and steering. So there you have it, guys. There you have it. That is my weekly or every 2-week routine maintenance on my Jinma 284. Stay tuned. I have another video coming soon, which is a story time about something that happened to me and my father while we were in the middle of the Allegheny River, close to where we live, on our 22-foot crown line of the 350 Chevy. I'll have a story time video posted later about that for you guys. I lost a clip on where I was going to give you guys an update about the intro we're making. So my friend and I came up with all the ideas that we want to include in the intro. The only problem is the weather. It's not looking very good for the next few days and where I'm at. So when we get a nice day, well actually a nice few days, and our schedules meet, we're going to start working on that. In the meantime, we're just going to jump right into the videos, and I'm going to explain what's going on in the video like I'm doing on this video. And that's going to have to be what we do until I can get that intro filmed. So stay tuned. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notifications, because I have some pretty cool stuff planned, and that's coming up soon, and you don't want to miss it. You guys have a good day. I'm out.